Today, we're bringing you 12 animals that look so unusual and rare, they might as well be from another world. Welcome to another episode of Forever Green. And if you're wondering about the strangest animals on the planet, then you'll definitely want to stay tuned for number 1, because this Australian tree climber may well be from a parallel universe. Some of these animals are so bright and beautiful, it's hard to believe they haven't come from faraway places when you look at them. And others like the purple vampire crab, the underwater lamprey, or the Vietnamese mossy frog will have you wondering whether we do in fact share this planet with a few extraterrestrial beings. 12 rare animals that seem to have come from a parallel universe. So, without further ado, let's discover some of these epic creatures. Number 12. The Axolotl. Kicking off our list is this extraterrestrial-looking creature known as the axolotl. Never have the words happy and water monster been used in the same sentence, but there's always a first time for everything. This underwater salamander has the rare trait of retaining its larval features forever. So basically, it continues to look like a baby throughout its adult life. The axolotl was said to be a god who disguised himself as a salamander to avoid sacrifice. Nowadays, it is a critically endangered species because of the pollution and urban sprawl that threatened its habitat in the Mexican basin. And if you think this creature is strange, then wait until you see number 1, because it will blow your mind. Number 11. Albino sulcata turtle. Size really isn't a factor when your eyes are so red. They look like they could shoot lasers at any given moment. With its plain white body and bloodshot eyes, the rare albino sulcata turtle looks so diabolical. It could in fact be the devil's child. But don't let this little hatchling fool you, because this African desert native grows up to become the 3rd largest species of turtle, and the largest species of mainland tortoise to walk the earth. And while the albino version of these turtles can look pretty scary to some, sulcatas are often kept as pets due to their reputation for having a pleasant temperament. Way to go, alien turtle! Number 10. Vietnamese mossy frog. If you thought the sulcata turtle was from another planet, take a look at this bizarre little leaper. The Vietnamese mossy frog earned its name due to its mottled green and brown skin, which resembles the moss growing on a rock or a tree. Not only does it make for an effective camouflage, it also gives these unusual little frogs an incredibly rare appearance. And yet, these semi-aquatic creatures can be found by the numbers in flooded caves and in the banks of steep, rocky mountain streams in Vietnam. That's if you can spot one, of course. Number 9. The narwhal. Narwhals are mythical creatures, commonly referred to as unicorns of the sea. These pale-colored porpoises are related to bottlenose dolphins, belugas, and orcas, and are commonly found in the Arctic. But what sets these guys apart from the lot are their legendary ivory tusks, which grow right through their upper lips. At first sight, people seem to believe they spear their food and are as dangerous as they look, but scientists are actually not certain of the tusk's purpose. Some speculate that because it's mostly the males who grow horns, that they are prominently used to impress females during mating rituals. Number 8. Purple vampire crab. These freshwater crustaceans have been named after vampires due to their spooky yellow eyes and their purple shaded skin. And while they do carry the name of a mythical blood-sucking creature, these crabs are some of the laziest omnivores you'll ever meet. Vampire crabs aren't very active in their search for food, and will typically just eat whatever's nearby. These colorful crawlers can actually be owned as pets, and you won't need to worry about them sucking the life out of your aquarium. In fact, they'll actually keep your tank clean of organic matter. Before we move on, here's a quick challenge for you. If you can leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the notifications in less than 5 seconds, you will have 10 years of amazing luck. Hurry up and try it. It actually works. Number 7. Glass butterfly. This magical butterfly, officially named Greta Otto, but more widely known as the glass butterfly, proves that beauty is indeed in the eye of the beholder. While most butterflies come in spectacular colors, the glass butterfly boasts an incredible pair of transparent wings. They're so transparent, you can see right through them, as if you were looking through a glass window. Entomologists believe their patterning serves two main purposes. It allows them to camouflage against leaves and trees, and therefore avoid detection by certain bird species who are particularly good at detecting bright color. But it also helps to attract potential mates. Be it as it may, these not-so-colorful flyers are a true wonder of nature and a rare find, even amongst butterflies. Number 6. Wild albino wallaby. Wallabies are the cuter miniature version of kangaroos native to Australia and New Guinea. But hopping around the island of Brunei in Tasmania is a whole other kind of rarity known as the albino wallaby. A rare genetic defect causes these adorable little creatures to have pink eyes, nose, claws, and a snow-white fur. In any other place on Earth, these cute little hoppers would be snatched up by predators before reaching maturity, while the rest would succumb to poor vision and skin cancers. However, a lack of predators and the support of the locals on Brunei Island have allowed 200 of these rare and cuddly creatures to thrive and keep on gracing us with their cuteness. Number 5. Marine iguana. When first laying eyes on this malicious-looking lizard, you may think to yourself, Godzilla's just crawled back out from under the ocean. With their wide-set eyes, smashed-in faces, spiky dorsal scales, and knotty, salt-encrusted heads, marine iguanas aren't exactly the prettiest lizards in town. Even the late Charles Darwin once described them as the most hideous-looking, disgusting, clumsy lizards. However, what these unusual creatures lack in looks, they make up for with their unique ecological adaptations and peaceful nature. The marine iguana is in fact the only aquatic iguana in the world, and are actually gentle herbivores, surviving exclusively on algae and seaweed. Number 4. Lamprey. Say hello to this alien-like fish known as the lamprey. The lamprey comes from an ancient lineage of jawless fish with parasitic behavior. Unlike the vampire crab, these guys actually do latch onto other fish, while draining their blood and scraping away their flesh right down to the bone. In the Great Lakes of North America, these parasitic fish are wreaking havoc on fisheries that tend to rely on their catches not having giant hickeys. That being said, let's give the lamprey some due credit. After all, these parasites have gone 360 million years unevolved, making them one of the most remarkably efficient and disturbing fish species on the planet. Number 3. The hammerhead bat. The hammerhead bat is so unique, it may well be from another world. In fact, if it weren't for the wings, it would look pretty much like pod racing champion Sabuba out of the Star Wars trilogy. Only the males of this African bat species look like they've dressed as mooses on Halloween. But there's a pretty good explanation for their big snouts. Males use those long schnozzes to produce honking sounds to attract female bats for mating. Upon the female's arrival, the males gather in bachelor groups and begin flapping their wings around in excitement. It's quite a spectacle to watching their love songs and dance. Number 2. Harlequin shrimp. With their mantis-shaped bodies covered in colorful spots, harlequin shrimps may well be the most beautiful and bizarre-looking invertebrates in the ocean. However, their stunning appearance isn't the only unusual feature of these deep-sea shrimp. If you thought your diet was strict, get a load of this. Harlequin shrimp feed exclusively on starfish, and only in times of absolute desperation, they'll settle for sea urchin. More specifically, they feed on the tube feet of starfish, and there's no alternative food source these guys will opt for. Speak of the pickiest diet in the world. Before we reveal number 1, be sure to check out other amazing videos on our channel, and give us a like if you enjoyed this video so far. Tell us in comments which one of these you like the most and why. Number 1. White CUSCUS animal. With its dense fur, naked leathery tail, large eyes, and yellow nose, The white cuscus animal truly looks like something from another planet. Generally about the size of a common house cat, these white marsupials live high in the trees of dense woodlands, moving about the tree canopy. They almost never come down, which is why they're rarely seen by humans. When first discovered, it was thought these endearing animals were related to monkeys, but actually, they're a lot more similar to sloths. That's right, because they have a very low metabolism. These cute little guys actually move around pretty slowly. And that's it for the 12 rarest animals that seem to come from another planet. Which of these strange animals look most like an alien to you? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed learning about these rare animals, then you'll definitely love the video given on the screen. Be sure to subscribe to Forever Green for more remarkable animal videos, and see you in the next one.